Today we are going to take a look at that worksheet 7-6, day 1, and we're going to go over some questions. We didn't get as much time in class as I wanted to go over that second side. So let's go ahead and begin and look at that second side. Maybe we can do a couple of these problems to give you a little bit of a jump start for getting that homework completed. Okay, folks, first of all, let's look at this. And what's the question we need to ask ourselves here? Well, does it have a log? And yes, it does. What does it have a log? Well, it has a natural log. And the natural log has a base, what, according to the notes last time? Well, yes, it has log base e. Okay, so I need to exponentiate it. And when I exponentiate it, I'm going to put an e right here. On the other side, I put an e there. And I'm going to take this right here, and I'm going to put it right up here. Okay, so that's going to be the ln of 2x plus a 5, that quantity, to the third. And over here, I'm going to put this. Okay, so if I put a 12. Now, next I see that this logs out. And it's going to leave me with 2x plus a 5, that quantity to the third power, equals e to the 12th. Now, I want our answers to be exact. That means we're going to leave e's in there. We're not going to write it as a decimal answer. You're going to leave it with e in the answer. Okay, now, from here, we need to get rid of this to the third power. What is the opposite of cubing something? And if you said cube root, you are correct. So we're going to take the cube root of this side, and we're going to take the cube root of this side. In doing so, now that leaves me with 2x plus a 5 equals, now, how many groups of 3 are in 12 e's? Well, hopefully you recognize there are 4. Now, another way we could have done that is I could have written this right here as e to the 12 over 3. So write it as a rational exponent. All right, now, from there, I am going to get this x by itself, and I do that by subtracting 5 to both sides. And after I subtract 5 to both sides, that gives me 2x is equal to negative 5 plus e to the 4th. Lastly, we're going to divide by 2, and I will get x is equal to, and I'm going to flip that around so it's e to the 4th minus a 5 all over a 2, and then of course I put it in set builder notation. Okay, and you can leave your answer just like that. Now for problem number 6, you see it says the ln of 3 plus the ln of 2x, and that is going to equal a 2. Now remember, anytime you look at this, you're going to look at the left side and the right side, and you're going to ask yourself, how many logs do you see? If you see more than one log, you need to condense it. Now in this case, because it's a plus, you're going to condense it using your product property of logs. All right, so with that in mind, you're just going to take this, and it's going to be the ln of 3 times 2x equals a 2. All right, now, after you simplify that, next, ask yourself the one major question. Does it have a log? If it does, get it out. Okay, get rid of it. And if it does not have a log, then you put it in. Okay, now I'm going to let you finish this problem from here. Next, let's take a look at question number 8. And matter of fact, in questions 8, 9, and 10, your job is to isolate the e to the exponent, whether the exponent is x minus 5, or the exponent is x, or the exponent is 6x plus a 2. That's the part you want to isolate. So, if I give you, okay, so let's look at number 8. For number 8, it says 3 times e raised to the x minus a 5 equals to a 15. So my job here is to get rid of this 3 times e. So how do I undo a times 3? Well, yes, divide by 3. That leaves me with e raised to the x minus a 5 equals a 5. Now ask yourself the one big question. Do you see a log? If you don't see a log, you're going to put it in there. So we're going to take the log base e of both sides. Now, instead of writing it as log base e, remember we could have written it as the ln of e raised to the x minus 5 equals the ln of 5. Either way, actually I would prefer you to use the ln. Okay, now from here, this logs out, leaving you with, you have x minus a 5 is equal to the ln of 5. How do you get this x here by itself? Well, you're going to what? Well, the opposite of adding or subtracting 5 is adding 5. So you're going to add 5 to both sides, and you get x is equal to 5 plus the ln of 5. Now, you're going to leave it like that. Okay, so your final answer will be that answer right here. Okay, folks, that pretty much wraps up any hints that I want to go over. If you have further questions, we can look at it in class a little bit more, or you can come in and see me for some help outside of class. Next class session, we are going to work some more on this lesson. Okay, so our homework for next time is going to be section 7-6. And we're going to be playing with, let's play with number 5. Let's play with number 16. And then I want us to look at 31 through 36 and do each of those. Okay, guys, that wraps it up for today. I'll see you in class.